Hi, buddy. Now, barely a month ago, we looked at some of the best money market funds here in Kenya, and in fact, there were 10 of them. So, we want to add five more, right? And even the ones that are now top five have actually changed from our latest statistics. So I hope you're going to have some informed decision based on what we are going to discuss. And to start us off, first we need to determine what are some of the things that you need to factor in when you're selecting a given money market fund organization. So first, you need to check the experience and the expertise of the fund manager, right? So these are some of the things that I've already listed in our blog, so you can always go ahead. I'll share the link within the description. The automation process, how maybe fast can you get maybe your money, maybe your, let's say if you want to get your statements, right? So those are things that you need to also factor in. Liquidity also, uh, as I'd mentioned, how easily do you get your funds when you're withdrawing? Is it that the funds are not going to be available or what, right? Also check the past performance of these funds or money market organization. Now, why is the past performance good? Because at least it's going to enable you uh, have some informed decision on how it's going to also perform in future, right? So stability of the fund also is very, very important. Most money market funds organization, they normally send the market analysis just to showcase how they are stable within the market. So you need to have all this information, right? So kindly check on the description. I've shared a link to further enlighten you on this particular money market fund organization. So today in particular, we want to see the top 15. Now, we have the Gen Africa Money Market Fund, which has an interest rate of 12.78%. So this is the best. Actually, it is the best performing money market fund since September of the previous years, right? So you can see the key features of this Gen Africa Money Market Fund. There's no initial fee, no limitations on withdrawal, right? It has an easy to sign up interface. You can also get your monthly statement via updates via email. Now, talking about easy sign up, you can just proceed to their website. You can see their website here, right? I believe. So you can find more information on how you can be able to, you can see they have additional products. I won't go into details, right? You can see they also partner with the Capital Markets Authority, right? Fund Managers Association, right? So check their website for more information. Now the second in our list is Sinton Money Market Fund, right? So it keeps on moving. Actually, it's one of the recurring money market funds on the top three for quite a while, right? So you can see it has made its way to the top three, and it has an average daily yield of 12.68%, which is very, very good. So this makes it the second option, not really the third. Yeah. So if you're a new investor, you require to have a minimum investment of 1,000, and of course you'll have subsequent top-ups as little as 100. So should you get 100 shillings, you just top up. The other feature is that it has easy to sign up option. Like you just need to dial that number, 809, and of course speedy withdrawals. There's no exit and entry fee that are charged. Interest is earned daily and compounded monthly, right? So that's one of the things that you need to look at, right, when you are actually narrowing down to the best money market funds. So in a number three, we have Annual Money Market Fund. which has a yield of 12.57%, right? So it's a product of N-Wealth. I believe you have heard of it, N-Wealth Financial Services. So it has actually improved, and you can see it is the current choice of many investors. So kindly check on their website for more information. Number 4, we have Apollo Money Market Fund, which has a yield of 12.52%, right? So this one is actually an attractive investment, right? It offers an attractive investment. It has improved. So some of the features that makes it stand out: it has initial investment of 1,000, right? And you can do some subsequent top-ups. Fund investments is low risk, right? It has top-up can be made via checks, cash deposit, standing order, or direct debit, right? So that's number 4. And of course, number 5, we have Etika Money Market Fund, which has a yield of 12.20%. So it has an improvement in the daily average yield, which is offered to the current investors. And of course, there's quite improvement, right? So for those considering to begin their journey with this particular money market fund, you're required to deposit a minimum investment of 100. So 100 is affordable, right? And subsequent top-ups, you have to also deposit the same amount. So what are the features that makes Etika the one that should appear on our ranking list? There's no lock-in period. There is, of course, high liquidity of funds, right? With daily compounding of interest, right? Your money can grow on a day-to-day basis. So those are some of the things that you need to check out. We have Lofty at number 6, Lofty Carbon Kenya Shillings Money Market Fund, having a yield of 12.06%. Yeah. So as you can see, it has quite a number of features: low minimum investments. You can invest as little as 100 shillings. Capital preservation, no loss of money invested. Funds are accessible just within a short period. Interest is earned, right, on a daily basis, compounded monthly. And of course, the fund invests in interest-bearing instruments, include T-bills and commercial papers. So we also have Madison at number 7, Madison Money Market Fund, right? So this one has a yield of a daily yield of 11.97%, right? So the Madison Money Market Fund is a product of Madison Investment Managers, right? So if you want to start off with them, you need to have a minimum investment of 5,000 Kenya shillings, and you need to top up 1,000 Kenya shillings, right? So there are more notable features of Madison, including, of course, there is no restriction on tenor. Withdrawals are processed within 72 working hours. A monthly distribution of interest, right? Number 8, you have Jubilee Money Market Fund, which has a yield of 11.83%, right? So it has features such as safety on initial capital, monthly compounded interests, high liquidity, right? So you can also try Jubilee. Now, I know as we proceed with this discussion, someone might be wondering, now, which is the one that we should stick to? My approach has always been to spread the risks. Yeah, spread the risks. Spreading the risks mean trade 2, 3 money market fund. Invest in at least 3, and this one will give you a clear picture of which one you should settle on. Maybe in the span of 1 year, you should be able to tell which one has the right ROI, right? or the right yield percentage. So that is the trick that I normally use. In fact, I've spread my risks across, I believe, in 3 money market funds, right? In fact, even one of them is not here, right? But we need to stick to the advantages that they offer. Number 9, Cooperative Money Market Fund that has a yield of 11.79%. So the minimum investment here is 2,000 with no limit on subsequent top-ups. So you can deposit via M-Pesa, which is a good thing. You can access your money within 2 to 3 business days. You need to pay some management fees, of 0.9%. At least with them, they tell us the management fees. Management fees is always there in all the money market fund. Funds are invested in T-bills, corporate notes, fixed deposits. And of course, at number 10, we have Kuza Money Market Fund, which has a yield of 11.53%, has preservation of capital. New investors can invest in the initial investment, the minimum of 5,000 Kenya shillings. Subsequent investments or top-ups, you require 1,000 Kenya shillings. Offers high liquidity, right? And of course, you can have some securities such as T-bills, corporate bonds, commercial papers, and fixed deposit. At number 11, we have Genap, Hela Imara Fund, that has a daily yield of 11.25%, right? So the minimum investment here is 500 Kenya shillings. You can top up with an additional amount of 500 shillings. They have a sign up and an app, of course, that you can use. Interest is compounded or computed and earned daily and credited to the client's account monthly, right, which happens to most of these money market funds. So management fee here is 2% per annum, and capital there's a capital preservation, right? We have Sunam at number 12. Sunam Money Market Fund has a yield of daily yield of 11.13%. So this is a product of Sunam Investments East Africa Limited. I know you have heard of it. So the initial deposit is 2,500 with subsequent top-ups of 1,000. So more features include capital retention, easy liquidity, no initial fee, right? Interest is calculated daily and compounded monthly, right? And of course, you can invest in other high quality interests as bearing assets like fixed deposits, right? Number 13, you have Nabo Market Fund, right, which enjoys a daily yield of 11.09%. So if you want to join them, you'll need to have an investment of a minimum of 100,000. So they're quite expensive, right? Kenya shillings, and top-ups of 10,000 to invest in the fund. So here, I need to be good in your pocket. Features include high liquidity, investment period is 3 months. Of course, interest is earned daily and compounded monthly, 0 initial and redemption fees, right? At number 14, we have Old Mutual. This one has been here for a while. Old Mutual Money Market Fund enjoys a daily yield of 11.07%. So every new investor has to part with the initial investment of 1,000 Kenya shillings and at least 1,000 deposits in subsequent top-ups. Other outstanding features of Old Mutual include mobile sign-up. It also provides return without penalties, capital stability, freedom to switch from different investments, easy liquidity, and of course funds investment in T-bills. corporate notes, fixed deposits, and bank call deposits. So, ladies and gentlemen, the last one, and remember, I'll always be looking at the dynamics of these money market funds as they change. I'll always be updating you, maybe after 3 months, and see which one is the best. Now, Absa closes our list. Absa Shilling Fund enjoys a daily yield of 11.01%. So you'll need to have a minimum investment of 1,000 to start your investment journey. And of course, other outstanding features of Absa. Interest is earned daily and compounded monthly, just like the other MMF. Of course, there's immediate liquidity, right? Offers capital stability, and the fund invests in interest-bearing securities. So I hope this is an eye-opener for those of us who want to invest in the money market funds. I've so far given you the 15, right? The 15 lists of the best money market funds that enjoys the best daily yield, right? So if you have any question, kindly share it within the comment section. All right, thanks.